Welcome to another Alpha Magnus review. So previously I did Fei Long here. Hey, I was wondering why why this was pointed out. I literally moved this. Look at that, how silly I am. There. Whoa! Oh no. We don't want to do that. I have another tripod and I keep leaving it at home and it's driving me crazy. So, here we've got Ryu, as I call him, because it's Japanimation, not anime, because I'm old. That is what that means, because I'm old and things were different. So also available, Chun-Li. I need the Chun-Li. Hopefully we get all the rest of these that are on here. I would assume so, being that JADA seems to be like just ticking away at these. So I'm not going completionist. I only got Fei Long because he's cool looking. And he's technically, I think, a different, yeah, they have a version here where he's got, I think that's him. Yeah, he's got the collar on where he's shirtless here. So that's a little interesting. Maybe they'll have another version of that. Pretty much I'm looking for that top line and most of the other one. I mean, I don't never played as whoever that is. I don't know who this is. That's Balrog. So I feel like this is like a giant roster of Super Street Fighter plus the Turbo Extra Mega Editions, and I never really played those. So I mean, I'm not even like 100% wanting Akuma. Like, okay. But I gotta get a Cammy, a Dhalsim, you know, all those. Hopefully, Hasbro continues making their Street Fighter Power Ranger line, because I want to be able to put the extra heads on those figures, and they're gonna work perfectly. I've actually got a Ryu and a Chun-Li that I think I know what I'm going to buy those for, but Ken and Cammy have disappeared, so now I gotta like go hunt for those, because we're in that time now where if you don't pre-order it and get the figure you want, you're not going to get them. And I wanted to see these before I purchased those, so that's like my danger zone, and I'm not doing that again. So if they come out with any more, I'm buying them immediately. Here is the gist of this, though, is the Street Fighter. Now, I did say this with my Fei Long. It was opened, but I think it was a factory open. I think it was just they had not resealed it. Either that or I'm crazy and I opened it and didn't realize it. It's that possible too. But the inside was also retaped, so I'm thinking at some point they must have had to, like, they might have boxed all these and then said, all right, go back in and put this part in, because they didn't have it in time. That happens. As I said before, it's a cool box. Don't think I'm going to keep the box. I might keep one, and that's it. So I don't know if I decide to get the Evil Ryu. I don't think he comes in that box yet. So I don't know. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that Fei Long was opened already, which is a little annoying, because all that the person who returned it had to say was, hey, I don't like this, and then they would have just repackaged it. He comes with the background here, which I think I like a little better than the Fei Long one. I don't know. I don't know what I'm even doing here. This one is Ryu's angry head. His angry eyes. This is like a floppy kind of plastic. As I said before with the Fei Long, please, oh please, do not leave your gummy blast effects on your figures for a long time, because I've actually, it might have even done it here. It's, yeah, this actually started. So the curing process for these kind of things is 10 years or indefinite. Whenever there's a gummy, like a squishy version of a blast effect, it never really cures. The curing agent that keeps it gummy will fuse to your figures. So watch out for that. You don't want that happening. It's a bad time. Let's get this guy open here. I don't want these parts flying everywhere. So here's his two. We're just going to call them Hadoken hands. Hadoken! So did anyone else play these games and no one called it what it was supposed to be? Here's that. Because I remember seeing some very lewd things. I think Hadoken might have been the only one that got the pass. Everything else was like, I make that roundic, like stupid shit like that. Same with Mortal Kombat, which that's going to lead me down a whole nother path if a company comes out with, I mean, there are Mortal Kombat figures out already, but yeah, please don't. It's fine. We're going to leave this out because I think it's cool, and it might actually fit in my case over there, so I can put them up on the shelf, because these ones are getting their own little video game case. He does have a gummy. As I said, this is gummy. Hopefully this does not fuse to him. Please tell me that they used enough curing agent. He has way better, like this is full on Jean-Claude Van Damme kicking here. Cool. We have the, he does have a wrist or an ankle tilt, which does he have that too? Yeah, he might. I didn't even see that. The April O'Neil I just didn't have that, so I kind of was just assuming he wouldn't. So there's a bit of thigh articulation here. They got a thigh cut. Some people don't like that. I prefer it, especially on these martial arts characters. I don't need a thigh cut on everybody, but thigh cuts help. Twisted swivel. Nothing blocks this, so it's actually pretty good. This is nice and gummy. Twist. We want gummy where we want gummy. We don't want it on the knees or ankles or any of that stuff. And then you can pop these off relatively easily. I'm going to say that is probably the most satisfying pop I've felt on a figure in a very long time. So good job, JADA. Good job. What do we got here? We're going to pop this out. Ooh, that came off real cool. That came off real. So we're going to leave that on here. His head is a bit gummy too, so that's a little concerning. As I said, it's only because I've dealt with so many Transformers that have issues with gumminess that this kind of throws me off. So you can't, hold on. Because I thought, yeah, he's got the butterfly joints too, so we should be able to get, ow, as I pinch myself on the figure, we should be able to get these pretty darn close to Hadokening. He's got all the same stuff. It does look like the same chest that Fei Long has, which, no, actually, no, they're different. Because he's got way more clavicle funk there. Real weird. Real weird. Cool. Well, all in all, I like this this figure. I've seen people do the actual Hadoken for that. Then we're gonna pop this right there, and I'll have to do some posing later. But this guy fits right there. Perfect. Look at that. That's beautiful. Magnifique. So you can put this right there, and he can do his own little Hadouken! Yeah. I like it. I like both of these figures. I'm very glad that they gave extra heads, because that will allow me to pop that onto the Power Rangers figures and have a real decent looking set. Now, are they going to continue that Power Rangers line? Who knows? That is for time to tell. Because they only got 4 right now, and I would like to see more out of them. There is also some nice texture on here, which you can't really see unless you get real close. It's a great figure. I'm sure JADA is going to deliver. They seem to be very much in the world of, like, if we're going to bother making one, we're going to make them all. But it's those cereal monsters. Like, took them a while to get the blue Blueberry out, and now I have to hunt down the other 2 because I didn't buy them because I didn't know if they were going to do a Blueberry. And you got to have the main 3. I want all of them. I do want all of them. So, there you go. Hope you enjoyed this little review. JADA Toys, thumbs up. 2 thumbs up, because you get 1 for Fei Long too. Please continue everything that you're doing. It's wonderful. Like, subscribe, comment. I'm Alpha Magnus. Them's toys.